Man, good afternoon, world. Woo! Nick Jackson here, and I'm about to talk to you guys about something that I can't stand. And this is one of the biggest things that I deal with all the time. It's one of the hardest things for an entrepreneur or as a person, an apostle, an evangelist, anything that you're doing, right? As a leader in any way. It's one of the hardest things, and this is expectation. So expectation is what happens when you expect something to happen, right? And when you expect it to happen and it doesn't look like the way that you expect, a lot of times we're like, whoa, hold on. I had a vision of this. This was supposed to be this way, and it's not. And most of the reason why we have unforgiveness, most of the reason why we have self-harm and self-hate is because this one little piece, this one little thing wasn't taken care of. Expectation. Expectation should be where we're going, not where it is. So if you got a vision of something, say if you got a company, you got a vision, you're looking and like, this company's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be dope, and we're gonna have this thing and that thing, we're gonna sell the company, we're gonna do all these things. Everybody who's built anything had to go from what it is right now to where it's gonna be. Now, in any relationship, there's going to be these kind of issues. I was actually watching a video from TD Jakes, and he broke this down, and I was like, oh, that's dope in business. So if you're looking at an engineer has to look at the ground, has to look at the material, has to look at the weather, has to look at all these different things, and they all play a part in where we're going at the end, right? But there's going to be all these costs, all these expenses, all these setbacks on the way from where I am to where I'm going, and it's not usually an easy thing. So if you're in a relationship, if you're in a situation in your family where you got like family issues, if you have a situation in your business, we have business issues. I know for me personally, I got to have some more hard conversations, and it's tough. Hard conversations are tough because they can go one or two ways, hard or easy, right? And the conversations are already hard, so they might magnify in more hardness. But there's also a possibility for them to be very good. So like, if you don't have them, it's going to be, that hardness is going to continue forever and ever and ever. You got to have those hard conversations, and it's difficult. Another thing that I got to work on is my schedule and planning. That's so difficult for me. Woo, let me tell you, right? But if I expect to go where I'm called to go, I got to do things. I got to have accountability. I got to have people in my life that build into me, and I got to have this goal, this vision that we're going to continue to go after no matter what's going on. So, is there an opportunity that the reason why you're depressed is because the expectation that you have hasn't been seen yet? And if it hasn't been seen yet, have you quit? Have you quit? That's my question. Like, did you have an expectation and you're like, oh, I can't wait to get there. Like it's coming. Like I'm going to get it. Like I'm going to do the Facebook. I'm going to do the YouTube. I'm going to do the Instagram. I'm going to promote these things. I see it. I'm going after it. I'm going. And then all of a sudden your expectations aren't met. And did you quit because you didn't see it? Did you quit? Did you decide to turn your back on the vision that you have because of what you've seen, what you're seeing right now? Now, every building that you've ever seen, right, had to go from the ground up. Usually we don't start from the sky, right? So we got to dig deep for the foundation, and we build upon that foundation. Now, how many buildings have you seen got just to the foundation point, didn't pour the concrete for the basement, and never gone anywhere? It's just a hole. So if you are looking at the world, and the world doesn't look the way that you want it to look like, there's still that hole there. Now, you can leave, but the hole is still there. I challenge you to go back to where that hole is and to use that expectation and that vision to propel you to greatness, not to be in the way with this big, nasty, dirt-filled hole, but to fill the hole in with love and perseverance and watch it grow. But you gotta dig the hole, and the hole doesn't look like a building. The hole looks like a freaking hole. That's what it looks like, right? And if you've ever invested in anything, you're all gonna go into the hole. The hole is not a scary place. It's just real. You are gonna go into the hole, and when you're there, know that at the end of the day, there's something on the other side, and we're not gonna stop until we see the building done.